Welcome to Pokemon Direct. I'm
Thank you.
Galar from the Pokemon Company. Today, I would like to provide the latest news about the Pokemon Sword and Pokemon Shield games.
I'm actually so excited.
To begin, please take a look at this video.
So that's good to begin with the video. Begin with the video always. I know I'm so jittery right now. Oh, this looks so good already. Like even the animations have like been updated, I think. To me, it reminds me a lot of the Pokemon Black and White animations. You know the way they kind of like did every single like movement individually. This looks great. You're gonna hear me say it a lot, probably a lot over the next 16 minutes. I've never seen that, unless that is a Pokemon. Like, I'm not as experienced as other people would be in Pokemon, but like, unless, like, I've never seen that Pokemon before. Look at that! Did you see the water? Did you see the water? Like, obviously it's not like, you know... Oh my god, I'm getting chills in my heart. That's probably not a good thing. Oh, look. They're on the field. Okay, awesome. Okay, that's actually something I really love. It makes catching Pokemon a lot easier for me, and it makes it like a lot like seeing them on the wait. Wait, is Gyarados the final boss? No, I'm not. I know that they're not showing the final boss now, but wait, are they showing like a multiplayer function here? Fucking big dog. What? What is happening? I have chills all over. Guys, I'm actually like, this is one of the series that I can always depend on to be like good, no matter how the quality is improved or like not improved. But like, this is like different. This is completely different to what I'm used to. Okay, here we have the stadium stuff we've been talking about, I think, for a while. Like, what is this stadium thing? Obviously, it's just a Pokemon stadium. Everyone thought it was going to be like a soccer minigame. Well, not everyone. A bunch of people thought it was going to be a soccer minigame. But what are these big Pokeballs? I guess it's just like for giant Pokemon. But why? I did not expect this. Of everything I was thinking of when I was going into this, I did not think about giant Pokemon in giant Pokeballs. Yes, show us the studio, please.
Hello, I'm Masuda from Game Freak.
Hi.
Hi, I'm Omori from Game Freak.
Hey.
What did you think of the video?
It's fucking awesome.
Today, we would like to deliver the latest news on Pokemon Sword and Pokemon
So you
Shield
get to do this type of stuff if you show a trailer first, you know what I mean?
Freak's offices where development is underway.
Just showing development without a trailer is kind of very stingy.
Character who resides in the Galar region. After choosing Grookey, Scorbunny, or Sobble as your first
I don't know which I'm gonna pick.
you will embark on an adventure to
I
become
like 'em
the
all.
champion. Your journey will take you through vast and lush grasslands, towns in which you will find humans and Pokemon working together, and many
Yes.
other locations filled with rich personality.
Pokemon battles are the most popular form of entertainment in the Galar region. Stadiums across the Galar region are frequently filled with cheering crowds that have gathered to witness battles between gym leaders and challengers.
I feel like this is like a very good step forward, right?
Excitement
With the
of these
stadium
battles
stuff?
is often broadcast on television in the Galar region as well. The most exciting part of visiting a new region is, of course, encountering Pokemon that you've never seen before.
Oh yes.
To tell you more about some of the Pokemon that reside in the Galar region, I'd like to hand it over to James, the art director on these games.
Hey, Jamie.
Hey. Well, already we're...
I'm James Turner from Game Freak. I worked as the art director for these games. There are a lot of never-before-seen Pokemon that await you in the Galar region.
He's such a gentle face and voice. I'm comfortable right now.
The first Pokemon I'd like to show you is Wooloo.
Wooloo.
This Pokemon's defining characteristic is its fluffy fur, which is treasured by
Oh.
weavers in a town in the Galar region.
Never
Used
taking
to
it off the team.
Popular specialty goods. This Pokemon here is Gossifleur, the flowering Pokemon. Gossifleur favors places with clean air and water, and its pollen is said to have healing properties.
People never think about this. They not only have to create Pokemon.
Is called Dreadnought. The
Okay, another one I'm not taking off the
The
team.
sharp and jagged edges of its jaw allow it to bite off chunks of rock and iron. Its vicious nature makes it a difficult Pokemon.
Yeah, they have to create like a nature, a personality,
for the most experienced trainers.
put it in a proper
This
ecosystem.
Pokemon that can be seen flying steadily through the sky is called Corviknight.
Corviknight, okay.
Puts its skills to use when working as a flying taxi, which will take the player back to any town he or she has previously visited. As many of you already know, some Pokemon can evolve, changing their appearance and becoming stronger in the process. Gossifleur is one of these Pokemon. When
You can already tell it's going to be so
evolves,
crazy, the evolution of this Pokemon. Oh,
it becomes Eldegoss. As you can see, there are now small seeds scattered across its fuzzy head. These seeds are said to promote growth in plants and can revitalize both people and Pokemon.
I kind of wanted it to be like a big pop star type
That's
thing.
all I can show you this time.
Okay.
There are lots more Pokemon living in the Galar region for you to discover. Of course, you can look forward to finding many Pokemon you're already familiar
Yeah.
with. I hope you're as excited as we are. to
I'm very
encounter
excited, but
the
I'm very
amazing
okay with like
variety of
showing, having
Pokemon
past
that
Pokemon as well in the
inhabit
game, and
Galar
I think this is not the only new ones they're going to show. I think it's just the ones they're ready to show us. I'm very okay with like the selection to show us there, and also them not showing us the evolution of all
Lots
Pokemon.
Pokemon is one of the thrills of the adventure. And where you will find the widest variety of Pokemon out of anywhere in the Galar region is in a place called the Wild Area. This wild area stretches between cities and is filled with abundant nature as far as
It's
the eye can
very
see.
big.
Different Pokemon can appear depending on where you are and what the weather is like, meaning there will be new discoveries for you each day. Some of you may already have
It's
noticed,
so
while
gigantic.
adventuring through this area, you have control over the camera, allowing you to better search for
Ah!
items and Pokemon. Far and wide in the tall grass, in the skies above,
I want to
and even
like,
in the lakes.
I want to like
never
slap
know
all the
what you
people that
might
were like,
find.
it's not, you can't control the camera.
In certain
Assumptions,
locations in the
people.
Galar region, a new phenomenon can be triggered that makes a Pokemon giant in size and gives it incredible
go.
strength. This phenomenon is called Dynamaxing. Dynamaxing opens up new possibilities.
He's so
in
serious.
battles performed by trainers and their Pokemon. For more details, I would like to turn it over to Iwao, the planning director for the games.
This is, I'm not going to say it's their Breath of the Wild, but like it is pretty gigantic, and like, I've never seen the game look this good. I've never seen it be this expansive.
I'm Wow from Game Freak and the
I love your hair.
Pokemon Sword and Pokemon Shield. Let me tell you more about the new Dynamax feature, which will surely bring about all new strategies to Pokemon battles. Pokemon from the Galar region can Dynamax to not only become massive in size, but also boost their power. All the moves they know turn into powerful max moves.
See, I'm cool with this as long as it's an even playing field, you know?
However, the Pokemon will revert to normal after 3 turns.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
So, you need to choose wisely when to trigger it. Mastering Dynamax will be key to becoming a full-fledged Pokemon trainer in these games. Remember that wild area we told you about?
Yes, I can't
Connect
wait.
Other players, you'll find more ways to play there. One of these new multiplayer features is called Max Raid Battles, in which 4 Pokemon trainers can join forces to challenge wild Dynamax Pokemon. In Max Raid Battles, the wild Dynamax Pokemon keeps its giant form for the entire battle. Not only that, It also has special powers that make it an extremely formidable opponent. Only one of these 4 players who have teamed up for the max raid battle will be able to Dynamax their Pokemon in each battle. So coordinating with your team will be crucial when taking on these
So
powerful wild
people were
Pokemon.
presuming there's teams, but I didn't think they'd be like this.
If you and your allies manage to emerge victorious, you will get a chance to capture the Pokemon in a truly dynamic catch sequence.
Will it be more powerful?
The Pokemon that
When you
can
catch
take
it?
on in max raid battles also vary depending on where you are in the wild area and the state of the weather. Among these different Pokemon are some that can only be caught after you defeat them in max raid battles, so we hope trainers will join forces and test their skills against a variety of Pokemon.
Wait, is this?
Max Raid battles feature strategic cooperative 4-player gameplay against a single Pokemon, which is a first for the main series of Pokemon games.
No.
It's going to be a ton of fun to use your Nintendo Switch system's local wireless functionality to
So it's
tackle these
local.
battles with friends in person and experience
That's awesome.
the
That's
excitement
awesome.
together. You can also connect with other players over the internet to enjoy playing with other trainers from all
That
around
is
the
so
globe.
cool. It's like y'all get
So
together
I
and take
hope
that
you'll
one
try
big
Max
Pokemon.
Raid battles with all sorts of other players.
Yeah, you do that. You deserve it. That's so cool.
Next, I would like to introduce some of the people you'll encounter on your adventure.
You've already given me enough. I'm full.
This guy is the greatest trainer in the Galar region, and also the current champion. His name is Leon. In a region where Pokemon battles are so widely enjoyed, his undefeated record in official matches is all the more incredible. His popularity
interesting
is
design,
only
right?
enhanced by his shining personality, winning him the adoration of trainers across the region. It's no exaggeration to say that he is the most prominent trainer.
Yeah,
in
the
all of
animations are way
Galar.
better than they've ever been.
The champion has a younger brother who also happens to be one of your rivals. His name is Hop. Hop
Like, look at the
dreams to
hair
one day
bouncing.
become champion, just like his elder
I'm blowing
brother,
in the
and
wind.
he trains vigorously every day towards this goal. His journey through the Galar region begins on the same day as yours.
I'm sorry for pointing out the
On this
animations over and
journey,
over again,
you
but
and
just
Hop will receive a great deal of support from these 2 characters. Professor Magnolia is the professor of the Galar region and specializes in researching the Dynamax phenomenon. Sonia is her granddaughter and also serves as her assistant. Their
I like
abundant
Sonia.
Wisdom and sound advice will surely come in handy throughout your adventure. Next, I would like to talk about the Pokemon gyms in the Galar region. You and your rival will need to take on the Pokemon gyms throughout the region in order to achieve your goal of becoming champion. These gym stadiums are constructed in very special locations that allow for Pokemon to be Dynamaxed. The gym leaders also have extremely powerful Dynamax Pokemon on their teams, so you will need to counter them with some of your own.
this is... I'm so excited for this.
Battles between 2 Dynamax Pokemon are explosive and will cause the energy and excitement in the stadium to reach its peak.
Video games are... not just Nintendo, video games are
Let me
spoiling us
introduce
this
one of
year.
the gym leaders to you. This is the grass-type expert, Milo.
On his little freckles.
This gym leader is all about enjoying
Oh
battles
god.
against trustworthy Pokemon, and you will have to overcome his tenacious fighting style to continue your journey. Look forward to facing many more heated battles against gym leaders.
I'm very
over the course
excited.
of your adventure.
We've shown off quite a bit today, but I have one more video I would like you to see.
The first 10 minutes was like enough.
Please take a look.
Like the first 10 minutes for me was like really enough. Wait, what the fuck is this? This looks really good. Oh no, they showing off the legendary? Or the legendaries? I'm okay with it. Like they show them on the box all the time, you know? It's not like it's gonna be a big shock. So he's the sword, he's the shield. I'm picking shield anyway, so that's my one, I guess. My nephew is picking sword. So we're gonna have, we're able to play it on both fronts. So they're the legendaries, I guess. Yes.
The two Pokemon you saw in the video just now are in fact legendary Pokemon of the Galar region, called Zacian and Zamazenta.
Zamazenta.
Look forward to discovering for yourself just what role Zacian and Zamazenta will play in the story.
I hope you enjoyed today's Pokemon Direct.
I did very much,
What
actually.
we revealed today is just a small part of what you will find in Pokemon Sword and Pokemon Shield. There are many more Pokemon and interesting characters for you to discover in the Galar region.
We're putting everything we've got here at Game Freak into making Pokemon Sword and Pokemon Shield a game that everyone around the world will enjoy.
Please look forward to it.
You don't even need to say please. Like, the thing is, like, you show, like...
Thanks to all of our guests from Game Freak. Finally, I would like to announce the release date. Pokemon Sword and Pokemon Shield
That
will
is
be
so
available
close.
November 15th, 2019.
Oh, look at the shield cover.
Simultaneous release. On the same day, we'll also be offering a dual pack version, which includes the following contents. I hope you will look forward to your new Pokemon adventure.
Okay, okay, so it's both. They always do that. They always do the dual
Thank you
versions.
for watching.
This is so good. This is so good. Okay, so I guess let's head into some final thoughts on the whole thing. First of all, I thought that, like, in the first few minutes, I thought they already showed so much. The first trailer was awesome. I'm never usually a big fan of, like, showing, like, here's behind the scenes of this thing, unless you, like, show a trailer along with it. And I think they did a really good job of that. The Wildlands, as they called it, I think was, like, the wild area, is, like, truly exciting. It gave me chills looking at it, because it's not, like, I'm not a person who needs a big gigantic open world, but the idea of, like, I think this is finally what, like, the 2D games back in the day were trying to, like, portray, which was, like, this vast open world just in, like, or vast world, just in a very smaller, denser version on the Game Boy. And I think this is, like, truly what I've kind of always, like, looked forward to with the Pokemon series, which is exploring these different areas. And the fact that, like, you just get to see the Pokemon roaming around the place, to me, it makes, I know people prefer random battles, to me, it just makes it look more realistic, I guess. And not that it needs to look realistic. I think realistic's a bad word. I think, to me, it just makes it more immersive, seeing, like, oh, there's a bunch of, like, Wooloos, like, just in the grass over there eating some grass, or there's, like, you know, an Ekans just, like, slithering in between, like, you know, the dirt trail, you know, like, that, to me, that, like, it is going to be so freaking cool. I thought the animations were fantastic. I talked about it throughout this video, and it's kind of what got me very, very excited. I don't think people will notice it as much. I think people who are fans of this series will be like, look at that. But because to other people, it's just like, oh, that's just a character animating in its own natural form. But, like, the hair blowing in the wind, the way even, like, Pokemon, like, move kind of, like, and bounce around, I feel like it is a big step up. The water looks great, the grass looked great, the areas look great, the stadium looks cool. The online multiplayer thing is something that I can't wait for, because I know for a fact that, like, I'll have a few people. I know some of you guys as well will be getting this as well. We can all play together. I think that'll be so much fun. We all go after one big Pokemon together. And I know I have a few friends that are going to get this game too, so I think that'll be really exciting also. I am truly excited for this. I think that they showed quite a bit. I think that they don't even need to show it. They probably will have another direct before that, or before the end of this, but I think this game is going to be so successful, especially on the Switch as well. November is a great date. It's a great date. I think that, like, it's a time when, like, people start Christmas shopping, I think, for the kids nowadays as well, so that's a good idea. This whole thing was just good idea all over it. I think this was exactly what, at first I was like, do they really need this? But it was like, you know, I'm more excited now. I'm glad they showed off the legendaries. I'm glad they only showed off one kind of, like, evolution. I'm glad they're definitely trying to move forward, especially with moving the camera around, because I remember when the original trailer dropped and everyone just assumed that there was going to be no moving camera. Not everybody. I'm not saying everybody. I don't think anyone really thought about it. But to me, like, I was always just, with Pokemon, they could have released a game that was just like Sun and Moon, just with a different area, and I would have been 100% okay with it, because Pokemon is just fun no matter what. It's just 30 hours of just fun, always, for me. That's what it is. But the fact that they're actually making advancements in this makes me very excited, and I am 100% behind this crew in every way, shape, or form, and I can't wait to actually play this game. Tell me what you guys thought down below, and we'll talk about it more after this. I don't think there's much else I can really talk about other than that, like, I just think this game looks amazing. It's not really my job to go through the whole thing step by step, but I am true. This is going to be one of the games I'm really excited for this whole year. Like, think of this year that's already happening so far. I mean, like, Mario Maker 2 is coming out. Persona Q2 just came out. We're going to be having Shenmue 3 coming out around that time, and we're also having Outer Worlds come out this year. Like, this whole year is just fantastic, and I'm so excited to be in it. Thank you guys, and I'll see you